Hi, I'm Andy, founder and designer of POTR. We're here with Waterhaul in Newquay. We're super excited to be collaborating with this wonderful team to transform and take their recycled ocean waste materials like fishing nets and transform them into our products.
I reached out to POTR. I saw the product. I saw in clever design, and I think that's our aspiration for where these materials can go to. It's showcasing that this isn't waste. This is something that can be really purposeful, really thought out, and something that essentially you want. And that is what is going to create this demand that will then lead to, change in behaviour and creating this loop that will take it out of the ocean and into a pot.
Not only are we using a recycled material, this material is being rescued and salvaged from really fragile, important ecosystems, in this case, marine environments around the UK. So really important areas of kind of environmental significance, which at the moment are being incredibly damaged by materials like this, which wash up.
In the UK, we know that there's over 10,000 tonnes of plastic fishing gear that's being used and generated as waste every year. And that's not being captured at the moment. There's no real end-of-life solution to recycle that. And that is our mission, is to deliver that. This plastic is actually, a fantastic resource. And if we can create value from it, we can create a pathway that changes that.
Hello, my name's Alistair. We're at Plastic Technology Services in the southwest of Scotland in Dumfries. What we're doing is we're recycling recovered ocean waste. This material has been sorted, it has been size reduced, and our step in the process is the extrusion of this material. As it goes up the conveyor belt, it then goes into a drum where it's further size reduced and heated up a bit more, close to melting point. And then within the extrusion process itself, there is a big long screw within the machine. That's further melting the material down, it's compounding it together. Part of the process is it's also going through filtration. In this instance, it's an ARIMA laser filter, and then it goes through vacuum filtration as well. Then there's a water bath, and there's drying, and then there's classification of the pellet size, and then finally we bag it as a finished product for us as pellet.
My name's Tim Wilson. I'm the technical manager at Primex Plastics. I've worked here for 12 years. Today we're producing HDPE sheet. The material is supplied from Waterhaul, which is collected from beaches and harbours. Primex as a group has got a sustainability committee, and we look at different sustainable materials. Obviously, you've got to look at every waste stream possible, try and clean up the environment and be a responsible supplier. So this really ticks all the boxes for that ethos, that Primex ethos. This material is from a UK source, collected off UK beaches, so it's cleaning up the beaches. But it's also good to keep the material in the UK, process it in the UK to get a product that's going to be distributed worldwide.
My name is Barry Thompson. I am the sales director for Thompson Print and Packaging. We're here at our Edinburgh site. We're producing a series of pots that's made from beach waste, and we're also producing the packaging to hold those pots. The die cutting process itself is effectively what it sounds like. It's a cutting process, so it's geared up to cutting out specific shapes. The tool itself, when it comes to form cutting it, is effectively an oversized cookie cutter. That's essentially it. It basically recreates the shape of your design. In this case, obviously a particular pot design that has all these various elements. This is the first experience that we've had in the industry where a company has come to us discussing about using actual recycled waste. That's what excited me about POTR and Waterhaul. They're two companies that are effectively using beach waste to recreate a brand new product that people can have on the market and reuse. You know, it is the term sustainable. That's exactly what this product is. It is sustainable.
POTR was actually born out of the idea of minimizing and trying to eliminate the carbon footprint during transit. By flat packing our product, it minimizes the carbon footprint right down, and then combining that with a particularly sustainable recycled material source ensures that our product has the smallest carbon footprint possible. Every single one of our pots made from this material is traceable back to the exact beach from where the material was recycled from. It allows us to communicate the story and the journey that this material has actually been on, literally from beach all the way to a consumer's home, and ultimately allowing you to care more easily for your plants. Like, we're literally turning plastic waste from the ocean into something that helps life thrive and grow in the home. Part of our flat pack design is ensuring that when this material is, say, exported to Japan or the USA, the process of exporting it isn't actually causing extra damage to the environment. So I think it's about how we combine this, incredibly positive, impactful material, but how do we do it at scale on a global scale? I think the most exciting thing that a customer really is getting from this product, other than a self-watering planter, is the fact that this is really an opportunity to help clean beaches in the UK. You might not have access to time and the access physically to beaches to get on your hands and knees and actually do the cleaning. However, companies like Waterhaul, companies like us at POTR, are taking the time to almost do that for you in a sense. 4% of the profits when we sell one of these products is actually going back to funding beach cleans and harbour collections around the UK. Essentially, purchasing one of these products, you are helping clean a beach in the UK.